Wahoo!
And we are live back right at you with some bowl game action between the Red Hot San Diego State Aztecs up against mute please Oregon State. The Beavers, they are trying to get a huge bowl game win today. Okay, I think that I had some good action. But here we have kickoff underway.
Yeah, the San Diego Aztecs finished this season extremely hot. Almost equivalated 80 points in that Virginia Tech game. Also had the biggest upset of the season, I believe, against ECU when they had no wins. So San Diego hustle versus pretty much the opposite side running back. I think we're going to see a lot of running and a lot of digging on this defense here.
Yep, and today's uniform matchup, of course, a color rush blind fest, if I could describe it in a good way, though.
Yeah, I mean, the orange versus the red here, I'm digging the all orange as I seen them come out that tunnel. It's scorching 92-degree weather. San Diego State's going to get pretty sweaty fast.
Yeah, I mean, San Diego State with all black and big weather, like 92-degree weather with all black, that just hurts my open green field.
Wow.
Oh, just the first drive alone, Dolph Hustle with a 61-yard return.
Can someone tell Canes that his phone is active and it is being heard through the podcast?
You are okay. Okay, so underway, but what a hell of a run from Dolph Hustle.
I mean, I told you this is gonna be the Dolph Hustle. It's gonna be a run versus run game here. I know that Oregon State likes to come out popping with these passes. Fowler, the freshman quarterback, has not been that successful. Pretty much bottom of the charts in touchdowns, high end of the charts on interceptions. I really see Rain Johnson here getting the ball a lot.
And great special teams defense there below the 20-yard line. Casey Bronco tackled around the 18.
Yeah, Casey Bronco, their league best corner right there on Oregon State.
For sure. Now we have Fowler snapping it to the running back for Brain Johnson with the 6-yard run.
Yeah, I mean, both these defenses, solid defenses. San Diego State's defense, a little bit better, but Braden Johnson has held this team very outstandingly in some of these wins or lackluster wins or losses. But he is the truth. He is the future, as Fowler is also.
Yep, and Fowler loses 2 yards on the scramble from none other than famous R&B musician James Brown.
As we see a screen here to Braden Johnson, and he's going to get that. He's going to have the blocks. He's going to have more yards. Great job to get that screenplay to get almost 20 yards. Braden Johnson show versus the Dolph Hustle. I said it before kickoff. I'm reading it and I'm seeing it. I am not surprised seeing this right now. So
yeah,
early.
And now already at the 45 or so yard line after that play, Johnson with one heck of a run, and now, of course, like you're saying, this is a great running back matchup. And we've already seen that through the eye. And first down, Johnson.
Yeah, first down and then some. They came out in that all-set pistol formation. And the great thing is Fowler can run. So if you can mix up the RPO and use Braden Johnson, that's what we're going to see tonight.
Yeah, I definitely think that
Oh.
Fowler just knocked out on what would have been, if caught, a 5 or so yard catch, and now I definitely would see Fowler having success through a really good offensive line here, and now like the running back's been putting up some work for him all season. Johnson, Tony Parks, 8-yard reception.
Yeah, first completion there outside of Braden Johnson. Second reception, completion by Fowler. They spread it at 5 wide, a little risky against the San Diego defense. They got Wheeler out there, who's one of their better, if not one of the top wide receivers.
And now 3rd and short with under 7 minutes already remaining in this Beavers.
Wow.
Oh, missed tackle. Braden Johnson still on his feet, gets 5 yards for a first down.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks from the NIL.
Yep, in these first 2 minutes or so, this game's gone by pretty fast.
Good read option there.
Yeah, Fowler gets a decent gain of 4 to sub 2nd and 6.
Yeah, speaking of NIL money, if you need any LendingTree money, this is the LendingTree Bowl here in Mobile, Alabama. Oregon State tracing that 7 points here through San Diego's long
batted
run.
Down. Alexander Fowler's pass there, incomplete. 3rd and pretty long here. Beavers have not missed a 3rd down opportunity yet so far in this game.
As he steps back, looks left, gets into the center, gets that slant right there to his boy Darius Slay II, one of their better wide receivers also next to Austin Wheeler.
Yeah, I do find that this Darius Slay II guy would make a pretty good cornerback, but they still haven't missed on a 3rd down opportunity. Now a little out route, stiff arms over a man, first down from bam, rubble.
Yeah, speaking of corners, that right side cornerback came out as a blitz. He found the open spot. Bam almost got the touchdown there.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Handoff to Johnson for an easy touchdown. Both running backs so far in this game for either side with a touchdown this first quarter already.
They need to get a t-shirt of Braden Johnson and it should say "Leave it to Beaver," because that man always delivers, and he's just ground and pound catches, zigs and zags as they tie the score here. I think this is exactly what I expected. I mean, I couldn't have really drawn this out any better.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that shirt, you should probably start up your own ECFL shop business. I'm serious, that's a great idea.
I mean, I probably wouldn't get many people buying it except him and maybe one other person, like his mom.
Yeah. No, I'd get myself a shirt too. Probably 2 shirts.
Right here. As he steps back, looks right, left, gets the interception.
Almost immediately, still on his feet, still to the 10-yard line. Big read mistake from San Diego State quarterback there, Eric Longarmer.
Yeah, Eric Longarmer's had this issue all season. Great job by Kilpatrick to get that interception. He wanted the TD, but leave it to your offense, and great job by Oregon State. Yeah, I definitely put my money on San Diego tonight.
Yeah, I definitely favored. I thought San Diego State was favored heavily, especially after 79 over Virginia Tech, 44 over Texas Tech. I thought this would come across over statement bowl game win, but Oregon State, they're building it down pretty well so far in this game.
As we see them come in this fun multiple formation, takes it himself. He might have the pitch, but he doesn't, and he dives, does not get the touchdown. 3rd and goal.
It's short. Now, if you want to see a play here, I do think that this is a good opportunity for the offensive lineman to slide left and set up a good hole for Braden Johnson.
Wow.
Fumble! What? Was he over the goal line, though? Was he over the goal line? That's the question.
I mean, let's see. As he starts to run, he loses it mid-run before he gets through that goal line, and he drops it. My other question is that touchback or did it go to the 1 yard line? That goes to the 1 yard line. This is
Oh, okay,
dangerous
so
territory.
safety watch here. I do think the Fowler, he needs to be more careful handling the
Long
ball. He
armor
just held it
runs
too
into the
soft.
strong slide there.
And
Stop after a good
really
8
good
yard
run
run.
there, especially if you're at the 1 yard line, you could definitely trust Hustle in a run like that. Now, I do think that the Beavers themselves are pretty upset after that play, so their defense has to work hard here. And open lane, oh my goodness. This is the Dolph Hustle show tonight, folks. Oh my goodness, a 52-yard run. 4 rushes, 129 yards, and a touchdown
Youngins
already.
trying to break record after record here. But let's be honest. Fowler should have not taken that ball. It should have been the Braden Johnson Dolph Hustle show.
Yeah, I
And
do
we
think
probably
that.
wouldn't be talking right now about this.
Yeah, I do think that if you handed off to if you handed off to my guy Johnson there and have some good blocking, like I mentioned earlier, slide left or slide right with
Yeah,
work. That I do think that's an open hole for Hustle for
Well,
Johnson to
here
go.
we are in a totally different discussion here with
Yeah.
Eric Long Armor.
Eric Long Armor with
with
mid route to Jet Turner for 3 yards, third and short-ish now. Let's see if the Hustle show strikes back or Eric Long Armor redeems himself on this drive.
screen, and he
And a
gets
sack! Huge
Great
sack,
job
lots of
there.
11 yards. Might
Real
even push them
build.
back out of. Does that push them back out of field goal territory? Probably does because they're on the logo.
Yeah.
So yeah. So punt unit out for San Diego State on a wasted drive.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say it's a wasted drive as
True.
they did
They
give
did
them.
make some noise, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they got the fumble. Also, now look at where the Beavers are starting opposed to where the interception started.
Yeah, I do think that, especially at the 20-yard line, I do think that they could give some work back to Johnson. He showed some great flashes tonight. So if you just
see him
put
again.
it off the ground, he's going to put in some work. Get first down, Johnson.
Yeah, diving tackle there to get Johnson because he had another 10 yards in mind.
Yeah, if I'm Fowler here, if you're Fowler here, what goes through your mind process, especially through that last drive and a huge fumble? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Billy Bones gets hit stick like crazy though in that play.
No, I know what you're saying. I mean, being Fowler, you gotta just have amnesia. You have to just forget about the interception, the fumble, whatever, and just go through your motions. It's a long game. He's a freshman. He has a great core around him. As we see the screenplay almost get picked off. Trevor Hauser, one of the best, if not the best, cornerbacks in the league. Fowler is going against a very good defense. We got to keep that in mind.
Yep, and Hauser there with a really good bad up. So, yeah, Fowler taking some time. Dangerous throw, but caught by Darius Slay with wonderful hands around 4 guys.
Yeah. Under 3 minutes left. Great job by Fowler and company. 70% pass, 1 fumble, few rushing yards, pistol formation, weak side left, weak side right, my apologies. Hands it off to Braden Johnson up the middle. Should have gotten that first down, but great job by the Oregon Beavers nearly getting that one.
Yep, and now second short with about 140 seconds remaining in this first quarter. I do find Oregon State very calm throughout the start of this game.
As they should be. I mean, they're in the bowl game for a reason as they get that first down. San Diego State has gone through the same struggles, a little bit more success, but they're both pretty much in the same boat as to go into next season.
Yeah, and now with Fowler developing into a sophomore season, almost a catch, but great defense all around.
I hate those lob throws when the ball's in the air for a whole minute.
I do think that they're useful if it's like a long throw, but you're talking about like a screen there. The screen is very dangerous in the sack. Took a little bit of time.
There you go, Manuel Sun. They're probably best defensive lineman there. And that sack rushing him was 99. Trips over himself, but cleaned up by everybody else on that D-line.
Yeah, and now Sun racking up his first sack of the day.
Yeah,
Went
I'm
third
sure
and
that's
very long, right in the middle of the 50-yard line.
I'm sure they'd love to see within field goal range here past that 40-yard line, but
And they
Fowler
do!
does. And it's a
Darius
very
Slay with a huge
play.
catch. He's been balling all night. 3 receptions, 60 yards, 20 on average. Fowler getting 100 yards in this first quarter now.
I don't know if that was like a cover 4 or the safety was in a cover 2. I didn't get to see the whole play develop, but either the safety blew his coverage or the corner. I don't think it was Hauser, though.
Now inside the red zone.
You're getting
Fowler,
rushed again.
sack.
Manuel
That's
Son.
the
Wow.
third sack on Fowler of the day, second from Son.
Yeah, Manuel Son just threw him around like a little rag doll. Watch him. I mean, he said, go to sleep. And then he threw the offensive lineman down, too.
Oh! I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you want to see Fowler succeed, you gotta give him a good offensive line.
Yeah. You see the safety stepping up on the right side there. Fowler
An
takes
open area for
blocking.
Fowler.
Great
And stiff
blocking.
arms over a man, but tackle for 13 yards.
I know they want the touchdown here, and I'm not saying Fowler or Slay or Wheeler or Jones is not the answer. I do know they got this running back that's extremely well, and I'd love to see him get the ball here as he doesn't.
And Fowler looking for a man, but almost sacked. Throws it away, though. Jefferson, good job forcing the QB pressure field goal unit out to get them the lead 10-7.
This is a win-win anyways for Oregon. They struggled in multiple games to not get multiple scores. So, yeah, granted, San Diego State only has 3 wins, 2 wins, I forget what it is. But this is a one game that you want to put points up on.
Yeah, I mean, both games season would have a huge both games, especially after that regular season, would have a huge reward in a bowl game win, so they have to play for it.
Yeah, I mean, you go into the transfer portal or recruiting and you say we got a bowl game last season, they don't care what your record is. You see a little dump off there to Jet Turner. Didn't really develop quickly as the Oregon defense quickly killed them.
And now Eric Longarmer threw that just to gain some completion snow yards. And less than 30 seconds remaining, takes himself, but
Great job there by the
lots
defense.
of 4 yards. Wonderful play. Tim Parent.
He's a top leading safety tackles this season. I wouldn't be surprised if he's up for All-American either, but great play by him.
Yeah, Tim Parent's tackle for loss. There's definitely a response to the haters saying that he has no father. And Dolph Hustle gets 4 yards, but goes for 4th and 9. As it's the end of the first quarter, I'm going to have to grab something real quick and take it over real quick. Yeah.
As we see Dolph Hustle score the first play for that first touchdown, Braden Johnson get the only second touchdown. This is a run game. We're going to see some passing. I just don't know who's going to make or break these plays here on offense. Both defenses seem like they're showing up, and San Diego's defense is bending but don't breaking right now, as they do get the kick return there for a measly few yards by their star running back, Braden Johnson. Start the second quarter. Fowler comes out in the offset pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to his left. Hands off the ball right up the middle to Braden Johnson for 2 yards. Good start, good defense by San Diego to not allow anything big there. He's averaging almost 7 yards a carry. Right there, it didn't show. Fowler, shotgun formation, 1 wide receiver to his right side. Delayed handoff up the middle, goes and again, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh my goodness. Now that is a statement run from Braden Johnson right there.
As you know,
and Hustle have been going off, yeah.
I was going to say that the delayed handoff doesn't typically work, but when you see a great running back with acceleration and agility like that, it makes you excited.
For sure.
Here he goes, pistol formation, tight end right to left, hands off the ball to Braden Johnson, gets his perfect
It's
block.
over,
Then
man.
keeps fucking and
And
turning.
first and goal inside the 5.
Wow,
Almost
he is
a touchdown.
fighting.
Great effort. That is top-notch effort.
Wow.
Also already over 100 yards and just 10 rushing attempts. This is one of the best running matchups, I think the best we'll see all year.
Yeah, great game by both teams inside the 1 yard line here, and they still come out in shotgun formation, calling their bluff. Aller hikes the ball, hands off right up the middle. Does not stop Braden Johnson. 0 yard, 2 touchdowns on the night. Definitely not his last touchdown.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Not his last touchdown at all. I mean, he has top-notch effort in this game alone. He needs that LendingTree cup.
Yeah, everybody's congratulating him. No surprise there. You know, going into the transfer portal season here in the last couple of days and weeks, I know a few players on Oregon have left, like linebacker Dominic Shalizzi on San Diego State. They've had a few players. I think it was actually only one, but not many of these teams, even though they're losing, have had many people leave the organization.
I mean, they know that they're going to have to improve as an organization. They're on the right path to. I mean, both teams have a ton of potential, even a freshman quarterback and the Oregon State Beavers. They've had huge momentum at the ending of the regular season, San Diego State.
Yeah. I mean, as a player, you start seeing recognition as Longhammer takes the ball himself there to make it a more manageable third down. But interesting. I mean, that goes to show you how good their coaching is doing. Their players in the locker room are not as upset as you would think. But here we go. Longhammer puts tight end from left to right here in the pistol formation. Gets blitzed by 25.
Over, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, not a first down. Oh, so close from Just Chill. I thought that was a first down for a second.
Transfer portal people, just so you know. But,
yeah. That's so close.
That should have been a first down in my eyes.
Same.
I didn't ask for a replay or anything, but I feel like that was a first down. But unfortunately, the refs here are doing a good job.
That was definitely a wild play from Long Armor too. Just to see that go for 4th and inches is kind of disappointing. And now back onto the field is Fowler on a screen. Screens usually aren't the best play, but that just racks up the receptions of Slay on the day with 4.
Hauser with 5 tackles on the night, 1 for a loss. Shotgun formation by Fowler. That's a fun formation as he gets it to the tight end there.
Oh, the tight end running it for 16 yards. Bam, bam, rubble that is.
You know, I've called a few of Oregon's games. It's interesting to see a play like this develop and do well. I don't think I've seen them do that all season, and I haven't watched all their games, but I've definitely watched at least half of their games.
Yeah, I've definitely watched a little bit of their games, called like 1 or 2. They're definitely like a team destined for the future, but a sack.
Wow.
Field. Oh my goodness, this is a sack marathon for Manuel Sun.
I don't know what the single game sack record is, but he's inching towards it in this bowl game.
I think it's held by Quinn Sakiams. I'm just playing.
Here he goes, 5 wide twice in a row, 2nd and 18. As he steps back, doesn't get pressured, and he gets the ball off with ease to Tony Parks, who caught the reception earlier in the first. 3rd and 7, inside field goal-ish form. They might be in field goal range-ish, but we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, and definitely a quality play here. And why am I acting like I'm the color person here? Remember that I'm the play-by-play calling the play, JoJo. But Brandon Johnson loses 2, 4th and 9. I don't know if does that hold them in like a tough field goal range or just like no field goal at all.
Hey, do you want to tell them, or do you want me to tell them what's going on at halftime?
Okay, looks like no field goal there, so punting it away, definitely a good opportunity to set them inside the 10 or 5. And they kick it out of bounds inside the 20.
Punters do matter. I know a lot of these higher ups say it doesn't matter. Great punt there as we see them inside the 15-yard line. But Quentin, I'd really hope to maybe enlighten the fans watching tonight what's going to be happening after the halftime show.
It's all a surprise. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a surprise at halftime. I know most people probably have us on mute, but halftime they're going to be doing something kind of cool. You might be interested, you might not be, but this game, next game, they're going to be releasing some things you guys might want to see for next season.
Yep, and it's really huge news, so y'all will be happy. Now, Jet Turner just short second in inches.
Yeah, San Diego's getting robbed a little bit tonight in my eyes. That's the second time we've seen that happen. But Tim Parent is one of the better tacklers, firm tacklers. You see the tight end in formation there. Keeps Dolph also on the block. Throws it to his right-hand side. Gets the completion to Jet Turner again for the first down. 15 yards wide open.
And just like that toe drag swag over there, keeps 1 foot in for that first down. Jet Turner turns on the Jets on that play.
And we ain't talking about the New York Jets.
You darn bastard.
Shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, the hustle, gets to the right-hand side. Should have tiptoed that a little bit better, Amanda.
Yeah.
Her first reception on the night.
Yeah, Amanda, I'm playing, but yeah, definitely should have toe tapped that better.
8 for 9 though, long armor as he gets sacked there. Pretty consistent. Minus the interception earlier, he's been essentially 100%. Taking the sack is not a bad thing of being this close of a game, but right now they do need to get past this first down yard marker as they're 0-3 on third down.
Yeah, and now pretty big situation for San Diego State, 3rd and long.
Probably their biggest. And he
and
gets
the catch from Just Chill. Oh my goodness.
Just Chill is a great wide receiver as the Odell Beckham's, the Oregon State defense, just to shame them. This man is going to go to a team in the offseason if he doesn't stay with San Diego State. And I guarantee you're going to hear his name again next year on a winning team.
Well, what? For escapes a man, but couldn't escape another one. And I was just going to mention, Chill. I do think that winning team starts with an O, ends with a miss.
Listen, after seeing Shinobi throw for like 5,000 yards, you guys don't need receivers. So
yeah, and we already have the best wide receiver in the country too.
Yeah, so I think you guys need to back off and let other people compete against you guys in the wide receiver group.
Just Chill, as we were just talking about him scores. And now it's a 3-point game between the two, Oregon State and other San Diego State Aztecs.
My man had a quick slant and then slanted up the field himself for a touchdown there. He is fighting for that transfer portal love, and he is deserving it. Hey, can you write that down? Thanks.
Yeah, definitely. Like Dolph Hustle and Just Chill are definitely the shining lights of the San Diego State offense, especially this year.
Yeah, great comeback by Aztecs. Have been trailing all game. Beavers have been playing a great game.
Actually, you're wrong. They scored first today.
You're right. My apologies.
That's the first play,
Beavers, you're right. It happened so soon in the game, I forgot about it. But for the most part, a quarter and a half later, the Beavers are leading the game, and they do get the first down by Braden Johnson here. He wants to put up 190-something yards like Hustle did in the first half.
Well, I'm sure he'll probably get 700 yards in a game at this point.
Yeah, here he goes, fakes the handoff, Fowler takes it himself, gets a nice bump by the tight end. It still gets 5 yards. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. We are going, looks like it's going to be a fun motion formation as he does put the man in motion. Offset I formation, run up the middle, gets stuffed by the linebacker.
Yeah, you're not going to do much if there's like 10,000 people all around you at once. Tiger Band, though, good job at containing Braden Johnson, preventing him from going anywhere upwards.
Shotgun formation. One wide receiver to his right, the rest to his left. He's going to delay handoff as they send a corner blitz and still does not matter. 4th and 2. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Aztecs have a chance. This defense is very good, and it's showing right now as they are starting to tilt towards the Aztecs.
And now punt unit away for a touchback for San Diego start at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first half for you know what will happen anyways, though. Dolph Hustle back in the backfield. Fake handoff to him. And a first down to Just Chill. What a play.
That was just a rollout to beat the zone defensive coverage there, and great job by him and Just Chill.
For sure.
No, that was a same play, and he gets sacked rather quickly by Dominic Lizzie, the transfer. 5 tackles on the night, 1 sack. Great play.
Shalizzy Glizzy read the play almost immediately, read the formation, and what a sack from him.
A great job there by Oregon State's defense. 2nd and 20. Comes out in the pistol with no blocker. Dolph Hustle behind him, the block. Looking deep, got nobody. Throws it left, near the interception.
Just Chill as one of the best wide receivers. As one of the best hands I've seen from a San Diego State wide receiver.
1, 2, 3 defenders, 4 defenders in his area. So that was a dime right there by Long Armor, and a great catch by Just Chill to keep it nice and calm.
Yeah, I definitely find it interesting that Just Chill entering the transfer portal when I see Long Armor and Chill being a great duo together.
You know, we can have this discussion another time. Tavion Tyree is undershadowed as he only gets 1 reception. I love him too. You know, this is a debate for a podcast, but I understand what you're saying here.
Yeah, that is for a podcast, so either way.
And here goes Dolph Hustle doing hustling things with 150 on the night and his second touchdown.
Yep, the young gun Hustle over 150 yards on the night.
Another delayed handoff.
And an 8-yard run. Timeout under 90 seconds to go. Beavers up 3 over the Aztecs in a 2-minute drill.
I don't know if I like that timeout there. I mean, you want to keep Oregon off halftime.
And a deep throw by none other than Donovan Jones, baby. Yeah.
Donovan Jones got a nice catch earlier in the game. Here he is showing up with the touchdowns. His defense was just nowhere to be found.
Yep, and after having a 10-point lead, San Diego's the Beavers get down 4 points with about 84 seconds to go. Good drive from San Diego State, definitely in like a short situation. They've been excellent in the past few minutes in the second quarter.
I mean, like I said, that timeout was unnecessary. At least too much time for the Beavers to possibly score. But let's see what the Aztecs defense can do, as the Beavers offense has been pretty consistent with all these first downs, the amount of plays. They're doing a good job on this Beaver side, both sides.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have at least 250 yards total on the day. Like, both teams have 551 combined yards or more than that. And that it's just been a crazy matchup today, and it's like the least, or I don't want to say worst, but the worst teams play the best games.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that does happen as Darius gets a second completion in a row to get the first down here. 1 minute and 12 seconds. No one has called a timeout right now for this play. 4 wide with 1 as a tight end. He steps back, gets to the tight end, possibly rolls out of bounds, and he does.
Just enough for first down. Billy Bones, the big guy, 86, second reception on the day.
130 yards for Fowler tonight. Few rushing yards. And a fumble that we cannot forget about. You see the delayed handoff and he gets stopped.
I do think that people, especially on Oregon State's side, want to forget about that, JoJo.
5 receivers for Fowler here. They're playing a tight defense here as they do send a blitz up
And
the middle.
already a deep throw overthrown out to the sidelines by Fowler. 6 incompletions on the day for him.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate night for him, for sure.
No, definitely. I mean, not as accurate as Long Armor, but very consistent.
And now taking some time in the pocket. Great deflection from Andrew Cannon. Got the cannons out on that deflection for sure. Now punting it out. 49 seconds remaining.
Well, I guess there wasn't too much time for the Beavers as Aztecs have consistently stopped their offense very recently.
And now returning it at the 16 past the 31-yard line. Or at the 19 would be... Alright, so now you have at the 31-yard line with under a minute to go. You need to bring out some action or at least run out the clock here. Do you want to be aggressive or just run it, Jojo?
I mean, it seems like they're trying to use the Dolph Hustle gang there to get a few yards, but it did not work. And now they're going to get it out of bounds completely to Tavion Tyree. But it looks like they're looking to score, whether it's 3 points or 7. 2 tight ends set here for Long Armor. Fakes the handoff, looks left, gets it right in the middle, almost intercepted by Graham Lee. Great job there by the Oregon State defense. That's a second incompletion there. 32 seconds left, 1 timeout for the Beavers. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, that was just 10-second drive from them already. 3 and out, so Beavers get another chance to work with.
They need a good return here by Braden Johnson as there's 3 defenders to stop him. But he does get 12 yards, so they're almost in the same territory they were before the punt.
25 seconds to work with at the 40, though, so they can do plenty of things here.
Yeah. Get a field goal.
Yeah, they definitely have a timeout, too, so just get some first downs in.
Whoa! This is... amazing. 19 seconds. They're not calling a timeout as the play will not continue until the ball is downed here.
And what wild play from the Beavers. A deep throw and now
taking a sack there.
Narrowly intercepted by Chris Cook or
it was Chris Cook.
Deflected that, yeah.
Players, yeah. A 2nd and 10, 16 seconds. Beavers have 1 timeout. He is under center with 5 wide. What a weird design.
Yeah, I do not like 5 wide. Plays, to be honest.
And then he gets it to, I think it was Bam Bam Rubble there. My apologies. 9 seconds.
Why not call a timeout? Just call a timeout, dude.
No, they're gonna, no! You gotta call a timeout. You're crazy!
And oh my goodness, so close for a touchdown. But anyways, folks, we gotta talk to you about something as it's almost season 7 approaching. After this postseason, we have some big news heading out. We'll take it out to Canes very, very shortly now in a very great game.
A great first half. I'm gonna go watch this halftime. Quinnins, I'll talk to you in a second, bud.
Alright, now heading over to Canes with some huge news.
Sorry, I had to get everything unmuted. Okay, so as soon as we get right before the kickoff, I'll pause it. Let's let everybody see the stats real quick.
Oh, Lord Jesus. There's a monster. Why you gotta be so rude?
Pretty balanced game.
I know you love me too. Why did the chicken cross the playground? It's on its swing.
So, let's get ready for this first team reveal. This will be Slater's team reveal. He is leaving Arkansas, and they're going with another school. So, here we go.
What?
And there you have it. Arkansas will be rebranding to Wake Forest next season. Let's get back to kickoff of the second half.
Yeah, and what a wonderful rebrand we have here. The Wake Forest team and defense, I mean, definitely see huge environment change from Slater and now get another Wake Forest in North Carolina. Is that their... No, that's the second, or might be still the only North Carolina team now. Now hop in here right now, Jojo. I dare you to.
I am hopped in, and I was listening to Stupidity as Stupidity talks. App State is in Western North Carolina. Wake Forest originally was from Central. They moved out Western.
Yeah.
North Carolina. ECU obviously is on Eastern Carolina. As of today, there's 3 Carolina football teams.
Yeah. Not going to lie, I forget sometimes about North Carolina even existing, so I had some trouble with that.
It's okay. I was just giving you a hard time here. But, I mean, great to see the Demon Deacons. They have beautiful uniforms, a great fan base. Slater gets his dream team.
Yeah, and now, I mean, go from the hillbilly Arkansas I'm playing to the outskirts of North Carolina with those beautiful golden, black, and gray.
Yep.
Chris Paul and Tim Duncan played there. It's just wow.
Yeah, you know, when you really think of Wake Forest, you know, most of the time you're going to think of NBA players, but
yeah, that's true.
They all transfer out of Wake Forest. You know, there's a quarterback who left Wake Forest this year to go play at Notre Dame, but we're not going to get into reality. We're going to go back to the ECFL here as we see San Diego keep Oregon State to 3rd and 14 here.
And now 3rd and long here for the Beavers now with under 8 minutes undergoing this 3rd quarter.
Fowler gets a screenplay out, gets it to Braden. Does not successfully get any blocking on merely 3 yards. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left. San Diego coming back and taking this game over.
Oh yeah, I mean 10 or... No, actually they've had 14 straight unanswered points, and they might even rack that up a little bit more.
You know, if Dolph also gets the ball, I think that's what it's going to start to show a little bit more, because this defense on Oregon State isn't that great, I believe. But, well, I mean, it shows as they've lit up 21 points. Good job by Beavers, but I do see San Diego racking it up tonight.
Yeah, I mean, San Diego, I mean, Dolphos already has done a great job, so we might as well do a better job, potentially, and now Oregon State needs to catch on to what they're planning with. Knocked up from Shisley Glizzy, so great play from Dominic Shisley himself on that.
I don't know that guy. But hey, I was gonna say, you said earlier the predictions for the game, and I if I recall, you said great job by Amanda Boisvert to get that 16-yard reception on that corner route. But you said earlier the predictions was more towards San Diego.
What? Guy?
Earlier.
Yeah, it was 90-10, right?
What do you call it?
That is a crazy balance there. So it goes to show that it's actually working out.
Yeah, now false start on the Aztecs right down there, going back 5.
Can you speak like that the whole rest of the game?
Oh, for sure I can, folks. And now, 1st and 15, hand off to Dolphos. 5-yard run to get back to 2nd and 10. 163 yards and only 10 carries, folks. He's having one hell of a game.
What do you call the security guards outside the Samsung factory? What?
Oh my god, long armor 5 wide, and he throws it where the cornerback came. Gets stopped on 3rd and inches there.
And now 3rd and inches, 6 minutes to go.
Get off the phone, dog. You're not muted. I hear you talking about your escorts.
Actually, he's muted, dude.
Okay. Well, I heard someone just came
It has
up
to
to
be
me.
you, Jojo. It has to be you, Jojo. And now taking a lot of time in the pocket.
Whoa! What
It just
the
throws
heck?
it away.
The Guardians of the
Oh my goodness.
I don't understand what just happened there.
Wow.
Well,
And now
What do you
big
call
field
someone that's
goal.
on iPhone
And
being stolen?
it's good, yeah. Put
What
them
do you
up
call
7
someone that's
over
on
the
iPhone
Beavers.
being stolen?
the Beavers need to get their dam rebuilt here because goddamn they ain't done nothing since the first quarter.
And I think they've scored at least 7 that second though, so they've done a little bit of something. Casey Bronco 22-yard return.
iPhone eyewitness.
They need something going in this drive. I mean, if they don't score here, that leaves San Diego State with an opportunity to put
What do
it
you
back
call
2
someone who never
possessions.
passes gas in public?
And he takes it himself. Fowler gets 7. Decent run
Private
from
tutor.
the quarterback. 13 rushes,
Tutor.
21 yards, 1.6 on average. It's a QB for a reason, not a running back.
Emmanuel's son is a pretty big guy that he bumped into
What do you-
there as he fakes the handoff. Doesn't go anywhere. Annihilated by the blitz there as the Aztecs said, no, not
Yeah,
today.
Chris Cook was definitely cooking there.
What do you call it when a prisoner takes his own
Plays there
mugshot?
by them.
I'm gonna
Oh,
continue making dad jokes until you like it, Killer Skrilla. 3rd and 4 now.
I don't know.
A selfie.
And escapes over, man. Oh my goodness. Past the 50. Needs to escape over, man. But right near the 20-yard line. 51-yard reception from Braden Johnson.
What do you give
The
me?
return
And
yard
that
in
was
training
definitely a missed opportunity from the
Yeah.
defensive back that just went and missed that tackle, turning like the opposite direction of
What do
Johnson.
you call
That
the
turned out
daughter
to
of
be a
You know,
Hamburg?
and like I said earlier, I condone this defense and these mishaps is what's hurt them all season because they let too many of these happen on too great of teams.
And escaping, they can't really tackle today. More you think about it, he had 3 missed tackles on a 1-yard reception.
Yeah, Darius lay over
What do
100
you call
yards
a tiny
earlier in the
mother?
game. Jeff Jefferson, 2 tackles in a row. He's having a good game with 6 tackles
Yeah,
total.
but
Fowler, 5 wide receivers. He got a bunch of man coverage here, and he gets it to Austin
Minimum.
Wheeler for his first reception, I believe.
minimum.
And it is his first reception.
I think that Keynes is actually not muted on Streamlabs, folks.
He's not.
Yeah, on Streamlabs specifically because he's muted here and drops it on
Maybe
the
we need
play.
to get somebody to message Kane or call Canes and let him know because if you're listening to him whack it to Pornhub, we needed to stop it before we get banned. You see Fowler step back. He's got 4 wide, throws it to his right-hand side. Doesn't get it to anybody there. Ivory and company near the ball, but Fowler. Tight end to the left here, Fowler. Braden to the left also. He's got a screenplay developing. Gets the screenplay off a good
Yeah,
screenplay.
that's just
does
near the
almost
5-yard
twice the
line.
yard.
Braden Johnson moving and squirreling around. That's a Killer Skrilla reference, by the way. Now I'll continue making these jokes until you like it. Now Cody Lawrence with the tackle there, forcing a field goal to cut it to 4.
I mean, as the defensive tackle, defensive lineman number 55, Cody Lawrence, to get that big play, because if he wasn't there, that was going to tie the game.
Oh yeah, and that's just right there at the right moment. So now past the 20-yard line would be none other than Dolph Hustle on the return.
Yeah, Dolph Hustle is the hustling hustler. So we're
Oh,
gonna see.
yeah.
I love what he brings to this team. You know, Eric Longarm, he's gonna hate what I'm about to say, but I don't think you're that good. I think you've got good wide receivers and you know, a good defense. I just believe they need to move on from him. I've seen some quarterbacks in the transfer portal. Now they have allowed rules of cutting due to toxicity, inactives, you know, whatever you want to bring to the table to the admins, you can replace players. Whether it's a quarterback, running back, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do think though that he could develop fairly well under a good offensive line. I mentioned that twice already. He's a freshman, so of course he's going to have some mishaps his first year. So he just needs the right development.
I
And now
suppose.
3 wide receivers on the left, fake handoff to Hustle, throw,
Great
and
response.
caught. Flag on the
Look at
field.
the
That would be
flag.
a big mistake if that's
Oh man.
holding.
Encroachment.
Oh, encroachment, illegal
Oh no,
touching.
illegal touching? Wait, what?
I've never seen an illegal touching yet. This
You cannot
so far in my
touch a player
broadcast.
on the field? What is this?
I haven't called illegal touching in a game yet, and right here we
Only
are
time I've
in a
been
ball game.
told about illegal touching is when Kickler can't go to the playground anymore. Indian Tyree for
Whoa,
the 12 yard reception.
whoa.
All right, here we go. San Diego looking tight end to the right of long armor. Dolph Hustle right behind him, and he does fake the handoff, takes it himself, rolls out right. 21 is coming and chugging, and he gets him. 7-yard run.
Eric Longarmor with a decently long run there of 7 yards, setting up 2nd and 3. Now you have 2nd and 3 here, 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Chances to extend it to a 2-possession lead if you get a touchdown here. Dolph Hustle with a first down. And already 169 yards, nice. And a touchdown, Tim Parent with a tackle there.
That's his 2nd tackle in a row right there. Great job by the safety. There he goes with the bubble screen. A horrible throw. I mean, I gotta see what I say, right? I mean, I gotta say what I say. That was
this is not a podcast.
As long over steps back, nearly gets hit. Picked off there by the Beavers.
Past the 40-yard line would be none other than
Patrick.
a flag on the field.
Was it too?
Nice. Thank you for declining that. Just decline that. Just kill Patrick. Spectacular 2nd interception from the linebacker. So he has a body like a linebacker, so I'm going to call him that on the day.
Just kill Patrick, though. I mean, if you were to say the game ended and Beavers won, he's got to be the player of the game.
Back-to-back interceptions.
Is that Hausler?
What is going on here, folks?
Trevor Hauser. He has my vote locked in for All Elite, All American, number 1, 2, 3, and 2nd team. Great job there. I mean, he just turned around and said, "Coach, I got you."
Yeah, very rarely you see back-to-back interceptions in a row, but from different teams. And we just saw that here. Now 140 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Handoff and immediately mushed together like Kickler and the kids at the playground on that play.
Ramsey Jones there getting the tackle for a loss. Big play there to stop a big man. Almost has 200 yards on the night. Looks like the middle linebacker here is filling that 8 back. And he does, and they do bring the blitz, and it does not allow Dolph Hustle to get nothing but 2 measly yards as he's averaging 13 yards.
Yeah, I mean, Dolph Hustle, he's had back-to-back bad runs there, and especially after that first quarter, that's happened very rarely. Good job from Oregon State.
Big third down here. 3 wide receivers, fakes the handoff, keeps the tight end in to block.
Eric Longarmor with a deep throw. He saw a ghost downfield and decided to throw to him. They're now playing it out for San Diego State.
Sam Darnold 2.0 right there.
Oh.
Wow.
And now
defense, I mean, do what you guys been doing. You guys will be all right because Oregon's offense has been, besides Braden Johnson, and I'm not trying to take anything from Wheeler or Bam Bam. I just think that if they keep playing the way they've been playing their defense, they got this. You got a whole quarter and change left. So let's see what Fowler brings to
I
the
definitely
table.
wouldn't underestimate Oregon State. They need to be more aggressive with Braden Johnson, especially on even on catching for today. Donnie Green with a nice 8-yard reception there, second on the day.
As first completion stopped at the line of scrimmage there. But Fowler needs, I agree. The only way I think right now it's either going to be Braden getting this ball like he is, or it's going to be a deep ball down the field as they get to 3rd and 2 after Emmanuel Sun keeps manually sunning this offense.
Okay, now that's what I call a bad joke. And anyways, so Manuel Son with a great performance, 3 tackles and 3 sacks, 4 tackle for losses, and 6 tackles today.
Safety
For the
stepping up
big
here.
guy.
And they do run it up the middle. Great job by the defense coordinator to pull that safety up. I mean, that was all the defensive coordination. He saw his film work as Chris Cook gets the tackle. I mean, did you see him step up? He saw the formation, and he said, "No, I got." He looked like Jamal Adams out there. He looked like the Tyrann Mathieu we know.
Or like some Brian Dawkins stuff right there.
Brian Dawkins, jeez, that's a throwback.
Yeah, and anything's better than Jamal Adams. So
if Jamal Adams could stay on the field, he's the best safety that ever probably played. And I don't care what you say, but he cannot stay on the field. But back to ECFL, as we see the tight end in motion.
ECFL, we have a little route to the running back, Ruben Richard. Or is that a running back to me? No, it's not. And Eric Longarmer, 75% completion rate on the day. DeMarcus Freeman with a 6th tackle. Less than
middle of the hustle.
Right first down from hustle there.
I'm going to save that tackle there as he passes the first down line. 6 tackles on the night for him. 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss.
Oregon State has 20 first downs on the day compared to San Diego State 11. And Dolph Hustle with a 3-yard run there, 2nd 7. As we head to the 4th quarter, folks, big day in the ECFL today, and we even have a great close 4th quarter coming up. 24-20, San Diego State lead over the Beavers. And staying tuned, and type those 4s in chat.
Fo. I got 4 on it. But, yeah, great game. I'm loving what I see. I'm glad it's not a blowout as we see some great running there by Dolph Hustle.
I definitely see a shit ton of force in chat. Thank y'all. 183 rushing yards on the day for Hustle down there. Bum. I got 4 on it. And now deep throw.
The new song in ECFL.
Yeah.
Jet Turner, they're getting the first down.
Yeah, Jet Turner's been spectacular today, for sure. And,
pistol formation here. Steps back, long armor, looks right, rolls right, and gets it to his fullback tight end there for nothing. That was, I'm not okay with that, because long armor could have ran.
Wait, why do multiple players on San Diego State wear 34 now that I realize it? Hustle wears 34. Yeah. Hustle wears 34, so does Braxton on that.
God,
Justo with 14-yard reception there. He's, oh my goodness, that is 6 receptions for 104 yards and a touchdown.
Kudos to him. I mean, all he needs is 4 receptions. He's got the double-double in JoJo's eyes. But Oregon really can stop them here. It's an 8-minute game. If they can stop this, I mean, they're giving him too much time in the pocket.
And Amanda Boivea with his third reception on the day for 26 yards.
Here we go. Long armor has 2 wide receivers to his right. Fakes the hand. Actually, he gives it to him, and he delivers.
That is a touchdown, Dolph Hustle.
I mean, he signed, sealed, delivered this game. 8 minutes left. Long game. Down by 2 full scores. Beavers need to react, and they need to react very fast on this drive.
Oh, yeah.
Got to give credit where credit's due. The Aztecs showed up as they have the last 2 weeks. 31 points, not allowing 28 points in my eyes in the 4th quarter. Great defense, great offense here by San Diego State. And we do steal almost picked up.
What the heck is going on? To the 40, the big guy.
Who is he?
Casey Bronco.
Not Casey Bronco. That was number 10.
Yeah, that is wild. There had to be a fumble on the play, but throwing it away is Alexander Fowler on that. Yet to have a touchdown.
Talk to me real quick. Hold on. Yeah. They're in field goal territory.
Yeah.
You give the ball to Braden Johnson, you take the 3 points or score a touchdown. You got a long quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Braden Johnson takes the ball. They got him, man. They got his number at this point.
For sure.
Anthony Simmons with the tackle for a loss there. 2nd one on the night. Poor poor left tackling there. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I definitely see some mishaps or issues
I was going to
from
say, you said the
tackling for
offensive
San
line's
Diego
rather
State.
weak. As we
And
see,
what the heck happened there? A touchdown to Darius Slay!
Oh my God, the Beavers literally said, "Jojo, we hear you, dog." And they did it. And here we go. We got ourselves a 2-point conversion, or you think they're going to go for one?
Well, let's just see. You have
They're
plenty
going.
of time here, but they're going for it. Yeah, I mean, this
Get it.
big risk comes with a bigger reward. Just remember. So yeah.
You're lost. As
And
they get the
it's
slant
completed.
play to Austin Wheeler.
3-point game here, folks. Now clutch time for either side here. San Diego State needing to put it back to possessions. And these animations in this fourth quarter have been wild so far.
I agree with you. Before the game, I told you Aztecs. Through the game, I said Beavers. And I'm still, on this part, going back to my Aztecs, but I'm starting to worry about the Aztecs as they're getting itched away here by these Beavers. I'm curious to see what they come out here on offense.
And now Dolph Hustle, the big star running back who's basically about 200 rushing yards on the day. Oh my goodness, he's been having one heck of a night, but 1-yard reception from Tyree, 40 yards catching on the day.
I'm okay with TT getting that reception there. It's like a run play. It runs the clock out and spreads them out.
In second 9, long armor takes himself, gets nowhere.
That's okay because you're going to kill the clock again by Graham Lee getting the second tackle. He got his first tackle like way earlier in the game, but this is okay because they're killing the clock. They're not allowing them because they can get a first down right here. And the blitz comes hard.
Takes it out, just at least he gets to throw off, or that would have been a fumble, so they'll punt it away. Great opportunity for the Beavers here to get the lead. This game's been so wild today, and
this is a great game. I mean, if you want to watch bowl games, it seems like tonight's the night. There's another game after this. And there's also another rebrand in the second game, so people don't miss out. Make sure you show up to watch the next game. It's going to be a good one, if not better than this one. And it doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, and remember, don't only type check in the next stream, please. Actually watch the game.
Wait, what happened?
It's just that everywhere I go in these streams, people only just type in check in and leave.
Oh, I hate that,
Yeah.
Whatever. Here we go. 4 wide receiver set. Gets hit and throws it left.
Darius Slay. How many receiving yards? 178 receiving yards and 10 catches. That is, oh my goodness, that is insane.
He's gonna have a triple double by the end of the night. But Darius Slay, my man, great job sticking with the team, not hitting that transfer portal, trusting Fowler and company. High hopes to this organization. As Fowler
taking it himself, making sure he doesn't fumble again. So second 1, and no, that is not a shot at you, Fowler. You're probably going to say that we hate you. We love your player, dude.
No hate.
No hate at all to any player, actually. So.
These orange jerseys are starting to give me acid reflux as we see Fowler in the physical formation here. Costing part of an audible, and he hands off the ball right up to Brandon Johnson. They get the first down, kills the clock. Possibly could get a touchdown here. 5 minutes and cracking at this clock. Manuel Sun on the 7th tackle, 4th tackle for a loss, and 3 sacks tonight. Great job by him.
And now 5 minutes going. Sacked. Disappointing sack.
I forget.
Yeah, his 4th sack. Oh my goodness. 5 tackles for loss, 4 sacks. This is a great defensive lineman game in general. I mean, nothing can get better than this for a defensive lineman than 5 sacks and 6 tackle for losses.
Yeah. I mean, again, 2nd and 16. They're within field goal range. All they need to worry about right now is ball security. He steps back, sends a blitz, gets the blitz picked up by the running back there, gets the ball dribbled for 9 yards by the big man out of bounds.
Yeah, and Billy Bones gets a 9-yard reception, setting it for 3rd and 8 at the 10 or 11.
Steps back, Fowler looks, gets people to his left, gets open, does not really get any yards as Bam Bam goes down quickly, 4th and 6.
And now it looks like we're seeing a tie game here, a piece with 4 minutes remaining. Trevor Hauser having one heck of a game. Had interception earlier.
I know last year was the first year of bowl games, and obviously this is the first bowl game this year. Do we know if any bowl games have ever gone to overtime?
I'm trying to think. I haven't even called a game into overtime this season, so it'd definitely be interesting to see one. And
I called maybe 2 overtime games this season. I'm just thinking, obviously this is the first bowl game, so last season I'm just curious if there was any overtime bowl games.
4 minutes remaining now for San Diego State to work with on the clock, so maybe a 4-minute drill.
Dolph Hustle gets tackled there by everybody in the book. 3 yards there. Clock is ticking. Over 200 yards for Dolph Hustle. Kudos to you with that big touchdown in the beginning also.
I find it surprising we have 27 people in here. Maybe we should get some more folks watching this ending of the game.
Well, tell all 27 people to watch the second game because it was a rebrand and a bowl game, as Tavion Tyree is possibly going to take that #1 spot from the transfer portal, Just Chill. And San Diego State's looking as Dominic has 8 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 for a loss, and he gets the completion there to Devon Jones.
Devon Jones with the 2nd reception. I thought that was his 3rd reception, but never mind. Yeah, and you have a tie game, 3 minutes, 3 seconds apiece. This is one heck of a night so far. Dolph Hustle, 1-yard run, good job containing him, and he has just above 200 rushing yards today. Wow.
Yeah, Tim Parent, dude, put him on any team.
Please.
4 wide receivers set, steps back. Dolph Hustle goes out for the pass, throws it to the
corner. Caught by Tavion Tyree, 24-yard reception, 76 yards on the day. 1st and goal at 3 minutes 5 seconds in really good territory.
Yeah, great job there by Long Armor to notice the mismatch and gets it over the cover 2 there. Over the
We the best music!
And now 3 minutes remaining. So you have plenty of to do for either side now. That overthrow looks like, I don't know how there's a barrier at over the end of the end zone, but it looks like it hit a barrier and just fell down. Ball.
Wrong right eye formation here with the fullback in, gives it to Dolph Hustle, gets the blocks, fights
just
for yards.
Not enough for first down. 3rd and inches. Crucial play for San Diego State. And
I hear an echo.
From who?
You just recalled my play. Same play here as he hands off. I know you're the play-by-play, but do not allow him to get the touchdown, but the first down.
And now I'll knock some play-by-play sense into ya, JoJo. Now, 1st and goal at the 2-3 yard line, and you have a handoff, not a handoff, it looks like I thought it was going to be one, but easy touchdown for Donovan Jones to get them the lead with plenty of time remaining.
Plenty of time, timeouts. I'm curious to see what happens.
Yeah, this will be wild.
Great job by Donovan Jones, Just Chill, Tavion Tyree, obviously Dolph Hustle, Long Armor. Tonight you guys are putting on a pure showcase of offense. Defense is being solid by all means with Hauser showing up, Manuel Sun. They're to me, I have to go with my pick. I love Oregon State. I love what the owner, Casey Bronco, has done. But it seems like Aztecs won the last 2 in a row, had an upset earlier in the season, and they want this for going into next season. And again, I'm not taking anything away from the Beavers.
Well, I do think that the Beavers need something going here. Fowler with a 5 wide receiver set. Do not call a Hail Mary here, please. But it looks like an easy catch to Bam Bam Rubble for 7 yards. Second 3, 2-minute drill heading. Cody
Here they
Lawrence
go.
with the tackle.
Cody Lawrence, 6th tackle in the night. Braden Johnson, that was a ballsy play right there, but I understand you have a lot of clock and timeouts, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, now 134 rushing yards on the day for Johnson, so having a heck of a day too. I just see some flash. And
wide receivers, no.
they're lucky to have that incomplete, in my opinion.
No, you're right. I think that's better an incompletion than a completion.
Yeah, if you catch that, you still have time rolling off the clock to do something, so.
Braden Johnson, delayed handoff. He goes all the ways left.
And past the 47-yard line would be Johnson. Hurry up mode now. Or not. I thought that looked
I don't
like
think
something.
they need to. I think right now
Yeah,
they
I don't think you need to,
They
yeah.
got the timeouts. They just know it's 4-down territory.
And
Braden
past
Johnson.
the 50-yard line would be Johnson. Bray with the first down run.
Andrew Cannon on the 5 tackles for today. He had that deflection earlier in the game. I've wide here by Fowler. Steps back, gets a blitz up the middle, but gets it down to Bam Bam to stop the clock. 2nd and 4. Braden Johnson's been getting the ball a lot this drive. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him get it again.
True. Now you have 67 seconds remaining. They do not give it to Johnson. They actually do, but for a weirder play of 1 yard. You have 2 timeouts, so they'll use one.
Here we go, 3rd and 3. This is 4-down territory. A run would be okay here for the offense, as they do have Braden Johnson, and they do go to screenplay. They get blown up. They call a timeout. Let's be quiet for this 4th down.
Snapping the ball. Taking some
aggressive.
time. Oh no.
By Manuel Asun, and he has got to be up there, and Canes get in this booth.
Yeah, there was like a couple of open men downfield too, so that's definitely a weird play to end the season for Fowler.
A great job by the Aztecs. Manuel Sun, in my eyes, deserved the MVP. I don't care what the book showed. Dolph Hustle may be better, but Manuel Sun has made so many big plays. Canes,
that's 5 sacks for him, right?
7, 6? I don't fuck know.
I think it's 5 if he just has a sack on that play.
Okay.
Now.
I thought it was 6, but we'll see after the game.
Yeah,
great
5
job.
sacks in general is worthy of MVP for a game.
Great job by Oregon coming in to Mobile, Alabama. Both West Coast teams showing up and putting on a show for all these people in the stands. Thank you, everybody, for watching that rebrand. Great and good luck to Arkansas rebranding to Wake Forest. As with 3 North Carolina teams, San Diego wins 3 in a row. It's the bowl game win. It's
Also player of the game. Yeah, and now, folks, San Diego State, congratulations on a huge bowl game win. 3 wins in a row to end the season. Now, Oregon State, you guys had a lot of things going on, and I hope you have great future endeavors heading into Season 7 now, folks. A great game. Stay tuned for the next one. We even have another rebrand coming up in peace.
Appreciate that.